I enjoyed looking at some INFJ stereotypes in previous videos, so this time I wanted to focus on the stereotypes of ENTJs and how they compare with my partner and other ENTJs I watch online. So here are a few ENTJ stereotypes that I've found, and my opinion on whether they match up with my experience of ENTJs. The first stereotype is that they're ruthless. ENTJs can be very direct in work, diving straight for the root of the problem to sort it out as quickly as possible, but this does not always carry through to the people they care about. Their friends, family, and partners do not experience this side of them often. ENTJs can be very caring. They are quick to offer help when they see a problem that needs fixing. They are extremely loyal, and they are great to go to in a crisis. I think they are just able to switch between work mode and play mode very easily, and if something falls under work mode, then the more cold side of them will show, because they need to keep a clear, logical head while they're at work, so they can complete work to the best of their ability. The second one is the idea that ENTJs can be control freaks. Again, I think that this could link in with which mode they are in. When they are in charge at work, they are likely to make sure that every area is under their supervision to ensure that the job gets done well, but at home this is not always the case. In my experience, I am the one who makes the plans and decisions about what to eat, where to visit, etc., and my partner does this because he wants to make me happy. So saying that ENTJs have to control every area of their lives is just not the case. I've also worked with my partner, and he definitely showed brilliant managerial skills, but he never comes across as controlling. I think that people take the ENTJ's desire for efficiency to an extreme and assume that they must want to control every single area of their lives to ensure that it all runs smoothly, whereas actually meeting one in person shows that this theoretical understanding of their personality just doesn't match up to reality. Thirdly is the notion that ENTJs are cold and unfeeling, which probably stems from them having their feeling function last. But this isn't always the case either. ENTJs are logical and keep their emotions inside during normal daily life. It doesn't make sense to get overly emotional at work, so it isn't something you would often see them do. But contrary to belief, they do have emotions. They just don't share them with everyone. You have to be one of the select few that they trust with that side of themselves in order to see and experience it. So if you have an acquaintance who is an ENTJ, you probably won't see that side, but if your best friend or your partner is one, it is more likely that they will feel they are able to share that side with you. Sure, they aren't as gushy as dominant feelers, but that doesn't mean they don't have an emotional side. ENTJs may not be the best at saying how they feel, but they will always show you. So just look at their actions and see that they make time for you. They are always there if you need any help. They go that extra mile for you, etc. And use this to know that they do care about you, even if they don't always say it. And they are some of the best friends you could ever have, because they are so very loyal, caring, and they will always be there for you if you need them. Even if you want to cry on them, they will still be there for you, even though feelings aren't always their thing. Fourthly is the idea that ENTJs are all work and no play. This I find amusing, because I tend to see the opposite in ENTJs I know. If anything, life can come across as a game, and the aim is to have as much fun as physically possible, while still managing to get all your work done at the same time. My partner loves to play pranks on all his work colleagues. He can be sarcastic, he loves joking around, and he is always able to make me laugh. But he is able to tell the difference between when he can mess around and when he needs to be serious, and the difference in his persona can be massive. It can come across to people that don't know him like he's two different people. One is fun-loving and playful, and the other is extremely serious and dedicated to his work. Again, I think this stereotype comes from people that only see the latter side, and that'll probably happen if you're someone the ENTJ doesn't like or doesn't know very well. They are great at making friends and maintaining a brilliant balance between work and play, getting the job done efficiently, but still having a good time and maintaining morale at the same time. Although I do know that my partner's job does not use his intelligence as much as he needs to, so potentially this is why he likes to play pranks as well, because it's another way to use his brain. I guess it beats having to come home and do crosswords like I often do. And finally, is one that thankfully a lot of other people seem to disagree with as well, which is good because I think it's strange. It's that ENTJs are always dressed meticulously, like wearing a suit with a perfectly starched shirt and not a hair out of place every single day. I just don't see that. My partner doesn't want to look a scruff, but he definitely doesn't go to the extremes that this stereotype seems to show. He does his hair and he keeps his beard trimmed, but other than that he just sticks with what he feels comfortable in. Jeans and a t-shirt. No blazer to be seen. I feel like this would be more common for people with sensing higher on their list, but having NI above SE is likely to push the physical things like appearance further down the list. so I don't understand quite exactly where this stereotype comes from. It isn't more logical or efficient to live in a suit because they are expensive and annoying to clean. It is more efficient to throw on a t-shirt and jeans and spend more time focusing on what you're actually going to be doing, rather than wasting hours on your daily appearance. Obviously, this changes if it is an important occasion or an interview, for example, but I just don't see from looking at the cognitive functions why an ENTJ would be so focused on spending that much time on their appearance. A suit won't get the job done any faster than if they were wearing their pajamas, but that's just my opinion. I hope you found this interesting. Let me know if you have come across any stereotypes that you disagree with, or if you think some of these stereotypes are actually true for you or someone you know. Thank you for your time.